Hey player or players, welcome back for another video. Today I will be reviewing DeathLoop. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break the cycle
is to kill you.
DeathLoop is a 2021 action-adventure game developed by Arcane Studio and published by Bethesda Softworks. It was released on September 14th, 2021 for Microsoft Windows and as a timed console exclusive for the PS5. In DeathLoop, the player takes on the role of Colt, an assassin stuck in a time loop who has been tasked to take out 8 targets called Visionaries across the island before midnight, as leaving even one alive will cause the time loop to reset and undo his work. Further, if Colt dies before taking out the 8 targets, he will wake back up at the start of the loop. The player uses a combination of stealth, parkour, attack skills, guns, gadgets, and powers. As in Arcane's previous Dishonored and Prey games, to move about the game world, they must avoid or take out guards, learn the patterns of Colt's targets, and to figure out the right order to eliminate said targets using guns, melee attacks, or other environmental means. The time loop in DeathLoop is not strictly timed and is aimed to give players more time and freedom to take out these 8 targets in one loop. Each day is divided into 4 periods: morning, noon, afternoon, and evening, and moving between the island's 4 districts, Updam, Carl's Bay, Fistad Rock, and the Complex causes time to advance. The routines of the people in a particular district vary depending on what time of day the player enters it, and the player's actions in one district can affect the routines in the others. The game features a multiplayer aspect in which the players can alternatively take the role of Juliana, an agent tasked to protect the time loop and take out Colt. When the player takes this role, they will enter a random player's game and may interfere with their play. The multiplayer portion is optional and players can prevent others from taking on the role of Juliana in their game, instead of leaving this to a computer-controlled opponent to try to stop Colt. Set in the 1960s, DeathLoop takes place over the course of a single repeating day on the supersonic island of Back Reef. First charted in 1931, Back Reef was originally home to a small fishing settlement and a military base where experiments were conducted on local temporal anomalies. It is now owned by the AEON program, founded by the scientist Edgar Serling, to exploit the island's unique properties to gain immortality by living an infinite time loop. Serling attracted 8 other eccentric and talented individuals to his cause, the Visionaries, and scores of young fanatical followers called Eternalists dedicated to serving them. Thanks to the time loop, the members of the AEON program are able to hold a never-ending party where they can do anything they desire without fear of consequences, since the loop resets at midnight and restores everyone to their original state with no memories of the previous day. Disrupting the natural flow of the loop are 2 of the Visionaries, Colt Van and Juliana Blake. Juliana is immune to the time loop's memory eraser, and every day she alerts all of Black Reef's inhabitants that Colt has betrayed the AEON program and is trying to break the loop, causing everyone to hunt him. Colt develops the ability to retain his memories from previous days as well, and is thus able to learn the behaviors and patterns of the Visionaries and Eternalists. In order to break the loop, Colt must assassinate the other 8 Visionaries, including Juliana, in one day, since each of them possess a slab imbued with Black Reef's power that allows the loop to continue resetting at the stroke of midnight. The central characters of DeathLoop are the 9 Visionaries: Colt Van, Juliana Blake, Edgar Serling, Dr. Wenji, Harriet Morse, Ramblin' Frank Spicer Radio Show, Charlie Montague, Fia Zobraska, Ali Kesis, the Wolf. Awakening from a dream where he is murdered by an unknown woman, Colt Van suddenly wakes up hungover on a beach with no memories of himself or where he is. However, he receives guidance from messages and meetings from alternate versions of himself, instructing him to break the time loop he is trapped in. In order to do this, he must kill all 8 Visionaries before time loops at the end of the day. Complicating matters is that the head of security, Juliana Blake, who warns the Visionaries and their followers, the Eternalists, of Colt's plan and calls for him to be hunted down. Juliana also taunts Colt to try and break the loop, even though she works to stop him. Soon, Colt finds that unlike the other inhabitants of the island, he has gained the ability to retain his memories across loops, allowing him to better plan and prepare for his ultimate goal of breaking the loop. He also learns that Juliana appears to retain her memories across loops as well. DeathLoop combines elements of both the Dishonored series as well as Prey. They wanted to be able to give the player a wide range of abilities that they could try to select to complete the perfect loop, many which mirror powers from both Dishonor and Prey. While the game does allow the player to use stealth and related abilities as in Dishonor to move quietly, DeathLoop does not allow for non-lethal takedowns of non-player characters, as Arcane recognized the choice of killing or subduing enemies had weighed down players in Dishonor. These stealth abilities can still be chained together with other abilities to make cult fight like John Wick. The Juliana character has a similar range of abilities, many of these closer to the Prey abilities, such as being able to mimic any character in the game, including Colt, and thus interfere through activities such as drawing the player away from the real target with her mimicry, or by posing as a duplicate Colt in front of one of the targets to cause confusion that way. So you're probably wondering, what do I think about DeathLoop? DeathLoop is an amazing concept. I love the idea of you going back in time and doing that specific area, but you're trying to get a different outcome each time. And it also counters your specific playstyle, like if you're a guns and blazing guy, or you like to take a slow, stealth, and plan your next move. I'm a bit of both because I would try the stealth first and then the combat, depending on how the visionaries react. And I have this game, it's amazing, it's a blast, I definitely recommend you get it. So player or players, that's about it for DeathLoop. Post in the comment section what you think about this game and if you're gonna get it. So guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Time is on my side.